Greetings and good evening, dear dudes and dudettes. I am, of course, your host, Blight Liger here, and today we're going to be talking about AnySwap exchange, which is basically a cross-chain DEX. A very interesting one, and basically it's operating on multiple blockchains as of right now, such as Ethereum, Fusion mainnet, the Binance Smart Chain, Huobi, and Phantom mainnet, and basically allows pooling, bridging, and swapping throughout these blockchains that they basically support. They have their own native token, which is called Any, and there's a high chance that if you had an Ethereum account which has been active, they might have airdropped Any to your account on the Fusion net or on Binance Smart Chain. So I had a bunch of accounts where I had the Any token airdrop to my account. But one of the first things we want to really get out of the way is, kind of like showing you how everything works. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the swap. Pretty simple stuff. Gotta be changing the mainnet here because we don't want to be bothered with the huge fees of the Ethereum chain. So I'm gonna be changing back into the Binance Smart Chain here on my MetaMask, and I got actually a lot of things ready here for. And we're gonna be connecting in, and basically I can swap pretty much any token I can add, any token name, symbol, or address here on the field, and then I can basically swap it in. And there are multiple tokens here which I have. Let's say I have the Trust Wallet token, and I want to basically transfer that into BNB. So pretty simple, putting all the amount of balance here. First thing you have to do is unlocking the actual token for trading. This obviously happens on everything except for the BNB. And so in case you're going to be swapping BNB into something, you don't have to pay that unlock fee. And once that have basically gone through, we can basically do the actual swap. And it is pretty easy to use, and there are obviously many other swapping sites. People have their different preferences, but AnySwap, I like what they done is that there's a lot of data here, expected slippage. The slippage that currently I have set, I'm going to put a 1% just in case, the amount in which I will be getting at least from the actual trade. And now we're going to be doing the actual swap. And once again, there will be a confirmation, and we'll be confirming it. And now we'll be getting some BNB because I have traded the actual amount of Trust Wallet, and we should be able to see it here on the actual Binance Smart Chain scan. So basically probably going to be taking around 15 seconds, and there we go. It's basically confirmed, and we just sold some Trust Wallet tokens for BNB. And that's basically how easy the swapping is. Then there's obviously the feature to pull in tokens. There might be certain limitations on this one, or actually apparently not, so you can add anything. When you have added liquidity, you can just remove it from here, and you can also create pairs which have not been added as of right now. Then there is the bridge. So let's say I have the comp token and I want to move it into another chain. This can be basically done very easily from ERC20 into BEP20. So there's different ways, or at least one gateway between Binance Smart Chain, and also I think there are others which are supported here, which let's see, maybe it's on the other side of things. But anyhow, there is an actual bridge here which you can use. They also have their own farming, and there is also Any staking, which we're going to be using now. So in order to stake your Any, you have to do it on the Fusion mainnet. And Fusion was another chain where I just today found out that I have one Any token available on my account. So now we're going to be switching to Fusion mainnet. And after that, we're going to, okay, the wallet actually connected already. And we're going to be unlocking this for trading. And the Fusion transactions are very, very cheap. So it's going to be one of those chains which have like significantly lower transaction fees compared to Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum. And after basically that has gone through, I'm able to basically stake out that Any token. And so technically, I guess you can bridge over possibly the any tokens from Binance Smart Chain into, for instance, to the FSN mainnet, the Fusion mainnet. So here we're going to be transacting, confirming here, and now the any will be basically staked in to the actual farm, and we will be getting some rewards on that, on the amount that we're going to be staking. Let's refresh this and see if the number has actually updated. And here we can see we have added one here, and the APYs are displayed as 0%, but obviously they are not 0%. The other token that there is CYC. I'm not sure what this is, Christmas token or something like that. But there's another one that you can basically get. In terms of the bridge, let's see actually if there's the any. Where's the any? Let's put in it here. And okay, we're not actually able to bridge it over, but whatever. I do think that the AnySwap is kind of providing something in the space. Remains to be seen what exactly is the value proposition for any as a token itself, and what's the use case, the utility, and everything. Maybe the listings are basically done through the any token or something like that, but having apparently also support soon for Phantom, Oak Exchange, and all EVM networks. That means the Ethereum virtual machine. So basically anything that is using that as a base can be implemented here in the future. But I definitely think that this is another swapping site which you may want to use on blockchains such as Phantom, which doesn't really have a working like a swapping site, and Huobi also has only one, which is the MDEX. So you might want to find better prices on AnySwap than you do on some other actual platforms out there. And apparently there is some type of a governance with the AnySwap, so which this link doesn't seem to work. But that is pretty much my rundown of the platform. In case you're interested, obviously I'm going to leave the link down below to look into it. But thanks for watching, and I will be seeing you guys on the next video. Cheers.